Good evening, YouTube. How are y'all doing tonight? Are we doing well? Thank you for joining. And yeah, sorry there, we had a little blip there. I was getting the stream started, and sometimes when I tab out of Warhammer, it has a glitch where when I come back in, like when I click the mouse on something, it just doesn't work. So I have to restart it. So that's why you saw it disappear from the screen. But hey, it's okay, we're back. And there could be a lot of Skaven corruption tonight because of what we're going to be doing tonight. We're going to be having a clan. Is it Skryre? Skryre? I'm not sure I've heard him say it. That's what it looks like in terms of the way it's spelled. We're going to be playing as IKIT. This is going to be an exclusively streamed campaign. So I'm not going to record this one. I mean, unless we just really had to. My plan is to stream it. The Tehenhauin campaign will be recorded. Yeah, Skryre. So that's how we're gonna handle these. I've had so many people ask, like, Air, how come you can't finish the Archaon campaign? What are you doing? Get your private. No, okay, no, it wasn't that bad. But we had people asking me about the Archaon campaign. I'm going to finish it. Whenever I get an updated build of the game to play pre-release, it updates my game. Meaning my mods don't work. It changes all the settings and stuff. I can't play an old save file once I've moved to this one. Well, Eric, can't you just switch your game? I can switch back. I have a plan for next time to where it might work a little better. I'll have one version on one computer and another version on another computer, but it switched. I was busy with a whole bunch of stuff. Didn't have time to switch it back. It takes an hour and a half or 2 hours minimum to record an Archaon campaign. I didn't have time for that over the last few days. So the Archaon campaign is not going to end with no ending. It's going to be finished, okay? And it's going to be there. So if you're one of those, don't worry about it. The Archaon campaign is not gone. I still got the save file. I just have to wait for the mods to update. I can't play it without the mods. And then as soon as it's there, we'll finish it. And whenever there's new content, instead of me putting out a campaign that's old, I want to cover the new content also. So even if the mods were ready, which they're not, I want to cover some new stuff and then finish the old thing. If you don't cover the new stuff while it's new, then you're missing out on a good opportunity. At least that's the way I look at it. So yes, I will finish that. I'm thinking about playing Mortal Empires with IKIT since we did Vortex, or I don't know. What do you all think? I need to get my chat bot set up with a poll, but I'm thinking Mortal Empires since we did Vortex with Tehenhauin, and we can see the difference on both maps. So let's do Mortal.
We must preserve.
I'm just going to be a dictator and do Mortal Empires. Here's IKIT. IKIT or IKIT? I want to say IKIT. Did he just say IKIT?
Many weapons of mass destruction. Squirt musk of bravery.
Say it again.
Master. IKIT, engineer.
I can't tell. IKIT? I think it's IKIT. How's everybody doing tonight, by the way? Regina says IKIT snore. Hey, don't worry, Regina. One of the potential next campaigns, if it wins the vote, could be a giant high elf themed campaign too, and I know you'd be voting for that. But yeah, everybody welcome. Warner, Wicked, you tell me if I'm doing Skaven right, okay? Blue Fox, Human Person, Matus, Kerblo, Rhinox. How's everybody doing? Chris, Gundam, Philippe, Gray, Broken Sky. Good to see you, man. Holy Pilgrim, the best Pilgrim. May I, Regina, if we end up with a High Elf campaign, then yes, you can definitely help me choose some proper armies. Absolutely. Aiden King, welcome. Apex Bloomington, Anthony Strickling, Sigurdur? Yeah, I can't say it right, but welcome. Sorry, man. My southern pronunciations don't go very far. I'm going to start off on hard difficulty just to see how it goes. I've seen a lot of players playing on Legendary, and that's fine if that's what you like. But and you know, I did the Arnessa campaign on Legendary, and it's fine. We made it through it. I can beat those campaigns. I just don't like it. I really don't like it. Like, it was funny because I saw a post from one of the other YouTubers today on the Total War Discord, and they're all like, man, I hate it because I'm playing on Legendary and Clan Rats beat everything. Yeah, that's Legendary. That's why I don't play that. you guys remember playing Legendary on Rome 2? And, like, Levy Freeman would completely destroy your army. And you'd have, like, Praetorian cohorts and stuff. Yeah, so, I mean, there's a reason why I don't play on Legendary very often. It's a special thing when we do it. Anyway, I think I can show you all of the cinematics now. I don't have to cut any of these out, so we'll watch it together. I don't know if this is actually the new cinematics, but they didn't want us showing you cinematics, and I assume it's because they made changes. So, we'll see. I haven't even gotten a chance to read the patch notes yet. I'm going to have to read those tonight. I'm pretty excited. Clubmen or OP Carthage, that's right, Philippe. The club was the downfall of civilization.
Warlock Master. Your knowledge of
oh, they won't have the, never mind, the,
unsurpassed.
yeah, they won't have the animations here, my bad.
And make the world your playground of diabolical weaponry. Perhaps the Astalians could be your first test subjects. They may well.
All right, I'm gonna give someone a new computer if they can shoot snipe this announcer with a Jezzail, please.
Doom rocket. To the north, the Bretonnian dukedoms fight for honor and chivalry. Yet they have a soft underbelly, which could easily be exploited by Skryre's under-empire. Many greenskins dwell in the mountains.
Just got hit by some warp pollen. Holy crap! Captain Crazy? I wasn't expecting that. Good grief, man. With the 50s, says finally catching an air live stream. Is the Skaven food system still broken? It's been a while since I've played them and kept losing food. Does anybody know, did they update any food mechanics here? Captain Crazy, it is so good to have you back. How's things down in Aussie land? How's life? Family? Job? Hopefully it's all going well. I guess the Aussies are wrapping up they're wrapping up the summertime. But I guess depending on where you live, I don't know how much winter. I guess it depends on the part of Australia, maybe if it's far enough south. But maybe it's just a less hot season. Everybody wants to snipe the announcer. Man, you know what? I have a computer here that I'm like really torn on. I want to keep it to kind of like, because it's a computer with like more normal specs on it, and some part of me wants to keep it to test these new games. Some part of me wants to give it away. Part of me wants to sell it because I put a whole bunch of money into it, and I'd like to get some of that money back so that I can do some tests on future stuff. Giving away a computer is so hard. The one time I did it and I shipped it, like FedEx broke it, but fortunately the guy was able to fix it when he got it. Anyway, crazy story. Captain Crazy, thanks so much for the support, man. I hope you're well. And YouTube, please fix it to where, like, when Captain Crazy is so gracious to donate that kind of money, like, highlight his chats after there so I can see him better. Like, it highlights the one where he does it, but I'd love it from then on, for as long as that thing is pinned, it would highlight the chats in that same color from the people who did it, so that if he says anything else, I can see it easily. It drives me crazy that it makes it hard. Starman92, I shoot snipe them. Yes, yes. Alright, folks, in order to start a Clan Skryre, thank you so much, Starman, thank you so much. In order to start this Clan Skryre, we need a whole bunch of yes, yes emojis down in the chat. And if you don't have it, you know, just find the next best thing. And let's start spamming it out. Let's start spamming it out. Here it is. Hold on. I gotta get me some going here. Yes, 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 yes. We're talking. Gonna spam out some emojis. Starman, thanks again. And Captain Crazy, as always, appreciate it. You guys are amazing. I do not deserve to have such awesome people view my channel.
Chief Warlock, IKIT Claw.
IKIT Boar. IKIT Boar. I'm gonna say it right. IKIT Boar. Oh, we start with Jezzails. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, yes. We start with all the good stuff. Alright, so I gotta learn some of these things here, how they play. Alright, Skaven Under Empire. The Skaven can lurk beneath any settlement or ruin, growing their empire by either occupying regions or establishing undercities beneath them. Left undetected for too long, their malevolent scheming can result in hordes of vermin rising up to corrupt the land or assault illustrious cities without warning. Clan Skryre are also able to use any of their undercities to assemble a doom sphere. Ooh, yes, 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 yes. A weapon of mass destruction with the potential to level an entire settlement. The Forbidden Workshop lets Clan Skryre go crazy with their ideas by spending warp fuel and food. Now that is an interesting combination. That guy, thank you for the 2. He says, thanks for the content, Air. Yes, yes. Oh man, I'm seeing all kinds of rats And yes in the chat. I love it. I'm even seeing some baguette from Wicked. Gotta love that baguette. Thank you so much, that guy. So it says by spending warp fuel and food, they can develop and upgrade the most powerful war machines, weapons, teams, and weaponry known, including a devastating Doom Rocket. Wow, we actually start off with a Warp Storm Doom Rocket? That's insane. We get some warp fuel to start with. Feast while you can. Public order escaping, corruption increased. Public order is decreased by -5, but will provide additional uses of the menace below. We still have the food. We'll see whether or not it works the same way. Here's the Forbidden Workshop.
The Forbidden Workshop contains...
Shut it! Did you guys like that? Did I treat him right? Can we name a unit of slaves test subjects? It's on hard difficulty right now, Reinhard. I may turn it up later, like the battle difficulty or something. Let's see. Warp flares, passive ability, alloys. That's pretty cool. So we got our workshop here. I like that. Like see the Doom flares, Doom wheels, weapons teams, Doom rockets. Oh my goodness. Cause additional damage over time. Alright, hold on, folks. All right, folks. I'm sorry. The little heirs were up out of bed. Weren't supposed to be out of bed. And you know how kids are when they're supposed to be in bed. They're always trying to get you to do something. I need another drink. I need this. I need that. Oh boy, it's quite the fun. Anyway, I think the little heirs got their last hit of Warpstone, and they're now ready to get to sleep. No more escaping, jumping on the bed.
More warpstone. Now.
All right, let's get our Warlock engineer in here. So thank you for being patient.
Power enhancers.
When you're on live, life happens. Little airs are awesome. I love having little airs. So much fun. Wouldn't trade it for anything, folks. Wouldn't trade it for anything. Skaven Blight. I think we do need a nest layer for sure. Tier 3, we can get more Jezzails. What's this building? Okay, no, we already have one of them. Council chambers. Rubbish pit, so income, untainted, Skaven corruption, growth. I don't think I want any of these single tier buildings there. I kind of want this one right here. I'm gonna wait and build this one that increases the public orders. Let's get some more clan rats and kind of see. We're at war with Tabaro right off the bat. Let's get our clan rats and then we should be able to easily walk over the top of those losers. But Skaven Blight, we can issue a commandment here. Public order or food? Growth. Growth is pretty important too. And I guess since this isn't like a multi-settlement thing here, we should probably go ahead and do the rattling warrens here, I think. Let's see, rites, rituals. We can't do any of our technology until we get the right stuff unlocked, so let's end a turn. Just go get them at Tabaro. We're going to. I'm gonna go ahead and finish recruiting my troops. Nuke the Oak. Ooh, that's pretty tempting. Just no one tell Regina if we do that, okay? If we nuke the Oak, don't tell Regina. Anthony Strickling, thank you for the 5. He says you should build... Oh, come on, Beastmen. Now I know why you guys told me to go nuke the Oak. Good grief. Anthony Strickling, thank you for the 5. He says you should build the uniques in Skaven Blight. Also focus on Workshop under Empire. Both make the campaign fun. Love the content as usual. Thank you, Anthony. Appreciate it, man. Holy cow. Jorgen, thanks for the 2350 US. Or in this case, I think it's what's that, 200 Norwegian kroners? Is that right? Been following since Shogun 2. Time to give a little back. Thank you so much, sir. Is that Norwegian? I think it's Norwegian. If it is, Jorgen, Norway is one of the few countries I've gotten to visit, and I absolutely loved it. It was so great. Hope I get to go back one day. Very, very pretty country. Thank you so much, Jorgen. I appreciate it. I didn't get to spend but like just a couple of days there, and it was in like the fall. I hope I get to go back at some point. It's a lot of fun. So, a lot of fun indeed. What was really cool about Norway is that most of the people there probably spoke better English than some of the people who live with me here in the Deep South. It's pretty funny. I'm going to move that microphone just off screen. I think it's in screen. Let's kill these beastmen. Dang jerks. Take my targets. That was my Tabaro. Where are you going? Come back and play. IKIT Claw. Need some food. Ooh, we got an ambush. This is gonna be funny. IKIT kind of sounds like Iko Iki. Iko Iki. Iko Iki. IKIT Claw. Iko Iki. Wow, that's really hard. That's really hard. Hello, IKIT. Warner, what's going on, man? Jorgen, thanks so much for the support, man. All the way from Shogun 2. Shogun 2. Good times, man. Good times. What'd you like most in Shogun 2, Jorgen? Anthony, thanks so much for the support as usual. It is great to have you here. I know you're an ongoing supporter of the channel, so thank you so much. You got yourself a silver badge there. I wonder when it's going to turn gold. Probably soon. Alright, we're going to annihilate these guys with like rattling guns and doom flayers. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Oh yeah. Give him the Jezzails. Get him, my precious. Yes. Snipe his face. Shoot off his ugly beast face. Yes, yes. Get those Doom players. Oh, yeah, he's getting wrecked. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Get the Doom Flayers in here. Let's Jezzail these infantry who are charging. Yes. Take this, you beast freaks. Run, Skitter. Away from your Skaven masters. Yes, yes, Skitter flee. Alright. I think these beastmen have learned sufficiently who their masters are. We're definitely not wasting a Doom Rocket on those guys. Jared Martin, thanks for the 5. He says, hope you have as much fun with IKIT as I'm having right now. Yes, yes. Oh, I'm sure we will. I'm thoroughly enjoying Tehenhauin, and I'm sure I'll enjoy IKIT Claw. I mean, it's one of the things that I really like about Total War Warhammer 2 is like the factions are so different that you can just play like not only just the different factions, but sometimes the lords are also very unique, and then their starting position's unique, which means you have different fights in the beginning and stuff like that. I love it. Like, it is absolutely awesome. So I'm a huge fan. Let's get the extra food.
Travel now, now.
Take that, Goros Heart Render. Loser. Yes, yes. All right, Magritta. You shall belong to IKIT. To IKIT. IKIT, IKIT. I gotta get that in my head. It's like Wicket. IKITpedia? Is that a thing? IKITpedia? Rhinox says, Air of Carthage Queek starts with an Undercity. And Karak 8 Peaks? Oh my gosh, that's insane. He starts with an Undercity. And Karak 8 Peaks? That is crazy. Alright, so how do I make Undercities? I need to go look at it. Power Armor, Physical Resistance. I do want to make IKIT Claw really strong. Power Overload. We probably need to buff up... Hold on, let me go look at a few things. Well, actually, hold on, let's take a look. IKIT Claw. Improved Warpstone, Warp Fuel after battle, Warlock Masters... concentrated flame, ammunition increased, range, and anti-large. Okay. So he doesn't have any buffs up here, per se, for any certain units. They're going to be downhill here, which means, I mean, we could do Pack Leader, which is going to make Clan Rats a bit more effective. I am planning to start using a 60-point skill point mod, so, I mean, we could probably do whatever we want, honestly, in the end. Let's see here. 2 nights in a row, Air, you treat us too well. I'm trying to, because we got new stuff out here. Let's see here. I think I'm going to start with Warp Lightning. It's crazy strong early in the game.
IKIT Claw has no equal.
Strategic look is like a special importance Skaven may provide unique building chains. Oh, that's cool. I hadn't noticed that before. I haven't played Skaven in so long because honestly there hasn't been anything interesting enough to bring me back to it. This kind of feels like it should be a no-brainer. We probably want to do this right now, get the extra food. Yeah, let's get the extra food. We can do some research now. Ferocious plans. Let's go ahead and end the turn. Preston Tourette, thank you so much for the 5. He says, I've been playing Prophet of Sotek, and the arc only deploys where you press the button. It does not follow it. That's correct. That's correct. So when you deploy it, you have to be somewhat strategic in the fact that you don't think those infantry are going to be moving. So I like to use the Arc of Sotek as a rear charge, or you just charge through your own lines, get into the infantry that can't move because it's engaged, and then you drop the Arc of Sotek, the ability on it. It doesn't hurt friendly units, so I found that that's probably the best way to use it, Preston. So I don't know, hopefully that helps you out. While the turn's ending, I'm going to check on the little heirs real quick and just make sure they're not up and about as they, in a way that they shouldn't be. So give me just a second.
Angry dwarf things could be around.
Alright, we're good. No little errors are present. Can you all still hear me fine? I had to adjust the microphone a little bit. I bet the little errors found a doom rocket. I hope not.
Skaven's greatest, best inventor.
Skaven's greatest, best inventor. I love it. I wonder if we're even going to have good units to siege Magritte. They're going to have some defense. It's probably not great. Nuke. Really, YouTube? You're going to hide Broken Sky's message because he said... Jeez. Alright, there we go. Thanks for moderating for me, by the way. Appreciate it, Wicked. You're awesome. Chat flags nuke. Yeah, I saw that. YouTube's trying to keep us all safe, folks. I don't know if we have enough to actually siege the settlement. We probably want to get more clan rats, right? Just grab some more clan rats. Rank for clan rats. Too bad it's going to take 4 turns. Let's go ahead and end this turn, and then we'll head over to Magritte. I wonder if we should waste time on Magritte. I guess we need to. There's a couple of settlements around us. We probably need to go ahead and settle Tabaro as well. Nuke the Oak of Ages. Yeah, a lot of people want me to do that, so I think we will. How do you build the underworld? Is it an agent action? Probably an agent action. Kind of like the pirate coves, I'm guessing. Okay, yeah. Or you can take the city. Yeah, I bet if you take the city, it gives you the option too. Agent action for the Warlock, where you can sack. Okay. Oh, that makes sense if you do it when you're sacking. That's kind of cool. Alright. Here we go. Let's go ahead and settle here at Tabaro. We'll colonize. It's gonna take us a few turns. Ah, crap, I shouldn't have done. It's gonna take me forever to replenish all these troops. That's actually kind of annoying. Skaven Plight is unhappy. I can't imagine that a Skaven settlement's unhappy. That just seems unheard of. Tier 2, we need more gold. Yes. Let's wait on more gold.
No threat of a challenge.
Warlock Engineer. Got Warp Lightning. Let's do Scorch. Balsa Lord. He says, full-time streamer now? No, I wish, man. I'm just trying to get some extra content out there. I was telling Mrs. Air, like, you know what? I should just sell the house, find out whether the Bahamas has fiber internet, go buy a little place in the Bahamas, stream, go full-time. Boy, that'd be a relaxing life. I need that. I'm worried that, like, fortunately I'm not stressed out at work anymore. I was really bad a while ago, and I was worried it was going to kill me early. But fortunately things at work are good now, and, you know, it's not really, I don't get any stress from work, fortunately. But if I ever got to that point where I felt like my job was killing me, I think I would just, you know, life is worth more than wasting it. I think making yourself really unhappy just to get some money or something. I mean, obviously you got to take care of yourself, but, you know, if you kill yourself doing that stuff, then your life wasn't worth much. Have another for pronouncing my last name correct. Really? I got it right? Well, Preston, thank you for the 2, my good sir. And Joe T, thanks for the 20. He says, go full-time. We will support you. I'm sure you all would. I'm sure you would. You're already supporting me an enormous amount. Thank you for the 20, Joe. But, you know, I can work and have a lot more secure income. In terms of, it's like I'm on salary, right? So I get paid the same thing rather than variable, and my health care is part of it, and like all this stuff. So there's a lot of benefits to me working full-time that it's hard to pick up when you're doing YouTube. You have to make a lot of extra money in order for it to ever, you know, overtake that. I'm fortunate. I was able to get through school, get a good degree, get a good job. Trust me, like, folks, I think about it every day, like how cool it would be to get to be a content creator. Like, this was something I never expected to do, like do gaming content. And I don't know if this would be a cool story. Maybe you guys will like this story. Maybe some of you've heard it. But some of you may not know how my channel started. When I first took a job where I'm at about 10 years ago, I, decided that I wanted to, actually it may have been a little bit before that even. I decided I wanted to start making content because I'd seen Prince of Macedon do it, and I was like, that'll be really cool to make content. And I had no idea how to record a video or how to upload. And so I kind of challenged myself. I was like, you know what, I want to go out, and it's like, if I could ever get like 100 views on a video, that would be like the most amazing thing ever. And so I was playing Rome Total War. I think my very first battle was an online battle. If anybody can find it, it'd be fun to link it in the chat. But it was a Rome online battle, and I started, and I liked making the videos, so I just kept doing it. Prince of Macedon at the time, or ever, he doesn't really make campaign content. And I was like, you know what, maybe that could be a niche for me. Like, I'll do battles, but I can also do campaign. And so I started making campaign videos. They weren't very good at first. Of course, nothing is. You got to learn all this stuff. And it's like, all right, we'll start going through it. And starting to learn more about making videos. And I just kept doing it because I liked it. And it just kind of kept building. And right when I was about to marry Mrs. Air, and I'd been doing video content by this for this time, and I wasn't making any money on it. I was just doing it because I liked it, and I still like it, obviously. But I was just doing it because it was fun. Like, I don't know if you all know this or not, but like all the way through Shogun 2, I wasn't making $1 on the YouTube stuff. When I get home from work every night, I just loved coming in and making content, and I didn't care, right? It was just me making content, and that's what I did. And then right before I was getting married to Mrs. Air, I was like, you know what, maybe I should leave YouTube behind and just make sure I spend all my time with her. So I was really excited to be married. I was tired of being alone, stuff like that. And so I was really excited. I was gonna quit, and I started talking to her about it, and she's like, well, she's like, you don't have to quit. She's like, we'll probably find a way to make it work. And it was right at that time when I got offered a partnership where you can actually make money. And she's like, you know what, just try it. And so Mrs. Air convinced me, like, hey, we should just try it and see what happens. And so we tried it, and here I am, still years later. We never gave it up, and I'm glad I didn't. I really think that I would be sad if I didn't have this. So anyway, that was kind of the way it all happened. So Mrs. Air was she's still a big support, and there's been a lot of content that I've been working on the last week or so, and so she's had to give up quite a bit of time, and I'm doing my best to balance it out. Like, right as soon as I get out of work, I'll usually go with the family, like go up to the park, spend some time with them, and do that kind of thing. So I've been trying to balance it out as best I can. But yeah, it's busy when you get into these launch weeks and stuff. It's very busy, but it's great. And she's a big support. I definitely appreciate her. She's a huge reason why my channel exists. So, does she make me chicken tenders? I'm sure she would. Joe T, man, come on. You guys don't gotta do that, Joe. Thanks for being so kind. Another 20 says, this one's for Mrs. Air. Without her, we wouldn't have all this. Well, trust me, one of the things that I do for Mrs. Air, because I spend so much time on YouTube, is like tonight, Mrs. Air, one of the reasons why the boys were up and I had to go take care of them is because there's some nights where, Mrs. Air has been, taking care of the kids. She works really hard, does all this stuff. And so I was like, you know what, why don't you just head out, go have some fun, go on a little shopping spree or something like that. So I definitely try and do that kind of stuff for her. Because she's always been very appreciative of, what I like to do and supportive of it. So, yeah, it's great. Air inspired me to follow the path of the handgun. Yeah, I try, Warner. Joe T, thanks, man. Really appreciate it. You were far too kind, sir. Yeah, Mrs. Air is great. This is true. I'm convincing her. I don't know if you all would be interested in it or not. I'm convincing her to do a campaign with me. So I think I have her convinced. So we do a joint campaign because I have the two computers here in the room, and we're thinking about doing like a co-op campaign together. She has no idea how to play the game, So I'd have to teach her. But I was thinking about doing like a streamed co-op campaign or something. Teach her how to play the game. What does it say in the Space Workshop? There's an upgrade that gives Gisele's hawkish precision. Holy cow, that'd be insane. Samuel, thank you so much for the 10 euros as a contribution to a future night with her. Thank you, Samuel. I do have some date night coming up. Really appreciate that. I'm sure she will too. Yeah, we're long overdue for getting out and having dinner. And then one of the things that we're setting up, whenever I first got up here, I had a bike and I like to go ride the trails. And so Mrs. Air, I got her a bike after we got married. And there's like all these new mountain bike trails. So we're really looking forward to getting out and doing some riding because we haven't been able to do it in a few years. So pretty excited. Thank you so much, man. Really appreciate it, Samuel. Very generous. In case you all wonder, though, I definitely still treat Mrs. Air, even if you're not giving me money, like that's not required. I'll still treat her good, I promise. Rip Clan Rat has to stay with slaves. Mountain biking is freaking awesome. I love it, Joe. I love mountain biking. I'm not like a real daring mountain biker, but they, you all can look it up. The trails in Northwest Arkansas where I live are absolutely insane. Someone got a hold of some serious money, and they have been building mountain bike trails like crazy, and this place is becoming like a mountain bike mecca. It's insane. I absolutely love it. Air, do you think CA will nerf Skaven into an oblivion because of people complaining they're OP? I hope not. It's usually good to hold off on any nerfs until people have really had some time to get used to stuff. So like, were Gisele's looking crazy OP when I was testing them yesterday? Yeah, sure, they did. But, you know, I just have 4 Giselles shooting straight at an enemy unit that's walking right at me. You all saw me play a couple of matches with Indie Pride. The Giselles did not win me the battle. You know? So I think that it's always important to give it some time and get a feel for the units. I don't know what the AI is thinking right now. Yeah, okay. It's like, you're outranged. You might want to attack me. Anyway, yeah. So I think that people need to give it time. I mean, don't jump on a nerf train too fast. And then Sergeant Shadow says, hey, Air, my brother got me into watching you and playing Total War Warhammer. I'm not the best, but me and him do co-op campaigns together, and it's the best. By the way, Mrs. Air would destroy you in co-op. Thanks for the 10. You're too kind, Sergeant Shadow. I'm glad you're enjoying it, man. I'm really glad you're enjoying it. That makes me happy. Just having you all here and, you know, knowing that people enjoy the content, that means a lot, and it makes this very enjoyable. That's, you know, that's payment in and of itself, in my opinion. Just knowing that people enjoy it. So thank you very much. Oh yeah, we got the rattling guns going. Let's send the Skaven slaves out here to do a little holding action. I might send IKIT Claw, see if we can create a blob, and then use a. Should we use our Doom Rocket? Yeah, we should. Yes, we should. We need to blob these guys up as best we can, though. Alright, alright, alright. We got a pretty good blob right here. Is my Doom Rocket gonna kill IKIT Claw? I don't know if it's gonna kill IKIT Claw, so we'll kill the Skaven slaves over here. Oh, there she is. Ooh. Me like, me like. Yes, yes, yes. For the Horned Rat. Yes, 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 yes. Alright, Warp Lock Giselles. Get in there and do some work. Let's get the rattling guns involved. Let's bring in our other units. Get these spearmen right here. Rear attack that. Okay, the Warp Rocket has my approval. Trey Jones, thanks for the 10, man. It's very kind of you. No message there. Can you all help me thank Trey down in the chat? Kind enough to donate to the channel. Doesn't even leave a message. Just One to support. Thank you very much. Appreciate your support. Awesome to have you here with us. Alright, my Jezzails have just about finished off their crossbowmen. Our Doom Flayers. We need to get some close-ups on the Doom Flayers. Hold on. There we go. Get a little bit of Skaven magic here. Yes! Scorch him good. Alright, here, let's get the Doom Flayer action. Murder, kill, kill. That's a good idea. I approve. Here's the Doom Flayers chopping up the men of Tabaro, or the, hang on, what faction is this again? They had the city of Tabaro, I forget. I don't even remember who I'm killing anymore. Kill all man things? I agree. I gotta see if I can unhide that. Alright, there, I gotta unhide IKIT Claw's comment there. YouTube's always censoring your Skaven-y comments. YouTube, stop censoring Skaven. You know, Skaven matter too. You can't just trash their opinion just because they're filthy rats that live underground. Skaven free speech. Skaven have rights too, YouTube. Estalia, that's right, Estalia. Thanks. Braveheart, thanks for the 2. Give you some love back too, man. Thank you. It's good to have you here. We have 351 viewers in the underground right now. Welcome to the Skaven Underground with IKIT Claw. We just warp rocketed Lupio. Oh man, that was good. Loop E. Oh, goodbye. Deleted.
My blade is never outsmarted.
Deleted.
See? Our Under Empire.
Expand the Under Empire. You not capture the settlement, but instead establish an undercity beneath it without the owner's knowledge.
Our Under
What do you think?
Bigger, stronger.
What do you guys think?
Take for Skryre.
What should we do here? Occupy it. Occupy.
More lab nests here.
Sergeant Shadow, thanks to the 5. It says, by the way, just got paid today, so expect 1 or 2 more 5 or 10 super chats. Sergeant, you're too kind, sir. Thank you so much. Don't be spending all your paycheck on me. If you got paid, you enjoy that. You enjoy it.
More lab nests here.
Thank you, Sergeant. Do appreciate it. Thank you very much. We'll get our Warlock engineer out of here and see if we can create some of these undercities too. Let's see, Howling Warp Gale, Scorch, Death Frenzy's really good. So let's get Death Frenzy. Occupy, take for Skryre. It's near the capital. Doesn't Under Empire should be for settlements that are further away. Okay. All right. If you guys have any tips on there, I'm paying attention. I'll try and listen. I'll try and listen. Ooh, melee attack for clan rats and expendable. That's actually pretty dang useful. I'm gonna start that. We need to build up to this Skaven Blight Warren here. How much? We don't have a ton of money, but we can spend it here. Storm Vermin. Ooh, we definitely want Storm Vermin. I'm gonna end the turn after I hit repair right here. I need to go grab some water. I will be right back. Let that happen while the turn's ending. Alright, folks. Air's back. I've got some corrupted warp water here. Oh, you know what we gotta do? We gotta build a, is the giant nuke called the Doom Sphere? We gotta build a Doom Sphere right under Altdorf. We gotta build a Doom Sphere under Altdorf. Alright. Let's send our Warlock out here. Go do some work with him. Nice dad noise. Well, what do you think I am? Do I look like anything but?
Seen many, many worse.
Alright. I don't really know how to like get ahead of these guys escaping. These guys are breeding like rabbits.
I will not obey.
Kind of nuts. I don't know how we're supposed to deal with that at the moment, other than getting some better units, which is what I'm working on. And our food is in good shape, so nothing to worry about right now. Food's in good shape. A Doom Engineer, huh? Isn't the Doom Engineer the one that causes like causes earthquake? Formula's right will instantly grant the above unique Warlock capable of targeting a foreign settlement to either establish an undercity or cause a catastrophic earthquake. Be summoned at your capital. Ooh, I do want this. With the earthquake, does it knock the walls down where we can just like go straight after the settlement? Can anybody confirm? It's been so long since I played Skaven. Captain Crazy? Holy cow, man, coming back at me with the 20? You of all people, sir, do not need to be giving me any more money. You are too kind. Thank you so much. He says, hey, Air, from your experience with 3 Kingdoms, do you think it's worth it? What are some pros and cons of the game? I'd like to get your opinion, because it'll get me to buy or pass on the game. Well, so first I would tell you this, Captain Crazy. I'll give you my opinion, but I would say if you're actually still worried about it, always wait until it comes out and then see what more people think, right? Because remember that the game that I've played is like early pre-release, so it's a partial code. It's not even the whole game. You go and they have either one battle, or I got to play the campaign for like 2.5 hours. So from the time that I played the campaign, I enjoyed it a lot. There was a lot of new features. The diplomacy had a lot of cool options that I've never seen before. The tech tree was pretty cool. The battles were fun. Now, I only played the romance mode. Have they ever? I don't know if they've showed the historical mode yet. But honestly, like, the romance mode's the only one I'm interested in. So the romance mode was cool because your leaders were very important. Not quite to the extent that they are in Warhammer in terms of like the amount of damage and stuff they can do, but they're very important. So I liked that, and it made it feel a little bit more fun, kind of like Warhammer is whenever you're trying to you know, use those heroes in the best way. So I liked what the heroes could do in combat. The combat was fairly quick-paced, which again I like. Some people don't like. So I kind of liked it. It was pretty fast-paced combat. It wasn't going to be like real slow or something like Medieval 2. At least not on the settings that I was playing on. I did not get to try the huge settings or whatever. Is it worth it in my opinion? Yes, because I liked it. Total War games are good. I would buy it. I plan on it. So, in fact, I've already bought the Legendary Edition or whatever they're calling it. So, I mean, I spent my money on it. Is it right for you? I don't know. I think you got to think through those things. And like I said, if you're worried about it, you could always wait till after release. But hopefully that gives you a little insight. Awesome. Or, sorry, Captain Crazy. So, thank you so much, man, for the support. But hopefully that gives you a little insight. From what I've played, do I think it's good? Yes. But for whatever reason, there's a whole bunch of hate going on for it right now, too. So, I don't know. I don't really get all the hate, but there's a lot of people hating on it. Mad Count of Aberlin, thanks for the 2. He says, been a fan since the first patch. Vampire Count Heal Blobs. Who remembers Vampire Count Heal Blobs? Pepperidge Farms remembers, right? Right, folks? Thank you so much, Mad Count. And then Sergeant Shadow, holy cow, dropping 25 on me, says, third and final super chat, in your opinion. You're too nice to me, Shadow. Says, in your opinion, what would be a really good and interesting campaign for co-op and solo? Also, any good tips for starting Warhammer 2 players? I will talk through that in just a minute. Shadow. Lothar the Stunty, thanks for the 5. He says, more nukes for the human things. Yes, yes. Okay, I will nuke the human things. We will do that. Thank you so much, Lothar. Now, Sergeant Shadow, because that's a bit of a discussion. I need a minute to go through that discussion. So, good factions for co-op. Personally, when I'm playing co-op, I think it's kind of fun to have 2 factions that are close to each other so that you can start cooperating early. So like Avalorn and Lothern would be a really cool combination. Cult of Pleasure and Naggarond. I think like Archon the Black, whatever, I can't remember the name of his faction. And then Khemri would be a cool combination. For dwarves, Carrot Kadrin and dwarves would be a fun combination. Von Karstein and Vampire Counts. Like, there's a whole bunch of those that would start fairly close to each other, and I think would be a fun combination to put together. Now, as far as solo campaigns, oh boy, that's a tough one. I've played so many solo campaigns that I really enjoy. I don't know what to do here. It's like, do I have better units yet? A couple turns. I'm just going to end a couple turns until I get better units, okay? Because it's just going to be like a crazy waste of time, like butting heads with these armies with just clan rats. So yeah, Norska, the 2 Norskan factions could be a fun combination. Wintertooth and Norska. There's a ton of them, man. There's a ton of them. Empire is the only one that they haven't given another start position, really, huh? But Empire and Bretonnia would be a pretty cool combination. I think Wood Elves and Bretonnia would also be a cool combination. So there's a lot of different ways I think that you could do those if you want to go cross-faction, too. Anyway, solo campaigns. I don't know. What do you all think is the best solo campaign? I'm trying to think. I mean, I didn't even like Chaos campaign until I played this last one with Archaon, and it actually kind of made me like it because of just how ridiculous he can get. It was pretty awesome. Probably not my favorite one, though. I think Grombrindle was one of my favorite ones because of how nuts he is at buffing up dwarf units. I definitely enjoyed playing as Alariel, too, because all the Sisters of Avalorn and Treemen and stuff like that. That was a ton of fun. I'm trying to think who else. Marathi was a pretty fun playthrough because the Dark Elves have a bunch of crazy units. A lot of action fast in that campaign. So I don't know. Hopefully that gives you some thoughts there. Thank you so much for the support. Really appreciate it, good sir. All right, how close are we? One more turn. Let's wait one more turn. Test subjects.
You're in my optics.
Ooh, hang on, what's it say about this? Strategic location. Empire and Bretonnian kingdoms. Okay, that's cool. So just so you got the strategic thing there for anybody. I want to see what this is like. I've not done this before. Expand under Empire, establish an undercity beneath.
Blast walls. I dominate.
Okay, let's see what happens. That gave us some warp fuel. I like. Let's look in our workshop again. So Doomflayers, Doom Wheels, weapons. Shut up! I'm trying to pay attention. I don't need your...
Great power. Yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
Can you use multiple? Like, do these start stacking, or do you kind of just have to pick? How does that work? Because, I mean, 8 bonus versus infantry and charge bonus is really good. Randomly cast Warp Lightning? Oh my gosh, are you kidding? You can get all the upgrades? Oh, yes, yes, please, please. Weapon strength and melee attack. Aerodynamics. Oh, man. Whoever did the writing for CA, thank you. This is brilliant. Vanguard deployment. Stack plus the bonus on the bottom. Ooh, I see. Black Hole Flayers, Doom Flayer. Oh, that is so awesome. CA, yes. More of this, please. More of this, please. And I mean, heck, let's start stacking it up, man. There we go. Get some OP Doom Flayers. We picked up an alloy shield there, too. Armor plus 20. That is pretty dang nice.
No.
Oh, he's already got a special armor, so we should probably put that on our other dude here. Potion of foolhardiness. Okay. Let's end one more turn, because we're waiting on that settlement to finish.
Read warp scroll. For horned rat.
Can y'all remind me, does this Doom Engineer, does he destroy the walls of the settlement, or does it just destroy buildings in the settlement? I can't remember. Doom Flayers seem like they're straight up better than the Doom Wheel at this point. I mean, I don't know. They're pretty good. They do less damage, but there's 3 of them. So I don't know. It could be an interesting test at some point. Oh, I forgot to build something in Magritte. Okay, I'll take a look at it. My bad. Fast turn in. It's actually not going very fast right now. I mean, it is going fairly quick, but I don't have the mod turned on to where you get the faster turn ins because it wasn't updated yet. I don't know why, but like I'm streaming and all of a sudden my throat's like super itchy. It's been fine all day. So sorry if I have to get a drink a lot or anything like that. You like Skaven now? Yes, yes. I like that they updated Skaven and put some more interesting stuff on here. Skaven were fun, but I mean, there was a lot better factions out there. Sorry, excuse me. Let's see here. Boost income, block army, wound. I'm not real too worried about all that stuff. Let's get Death Frenzy on him as well. Double Death Frenzy. Not upset about that. Alright, so here's our Undercity for Magritte. Let's see, annexation. Burrows, so extra campaign movement. Casualty replenishment rate for local characters. Extra army or uses of the menace below. Sergeant Shadow, thanks for the 5. What, man? You did? Come on! You're crazy! You're being way too kind to me. Thanks for the 5. He says, thank you for the ideas. It'll be a lot of fun for co-op. I've had a lot of fun playing Lizardmen. I've played them the most, but Shaven are good too. I don't know if you meant to type Shaven, but I like the way it turned out there. Yeah, man, they're fun. There's a ton of fun stuff to do. Lizardmen, if you were looking to team up, they're actually kind of deployed all over the map. But that might make for kind of an interesting play, like if one person wanted to pick like Mazda Mundi. I don't know, where does Tic-Tac-Toe start? I don't know where Tic-Tac starts. I haven't gone to look yet. Make a workshop, doomsday device. Settlement will be raised upon building completion. Ooh. Ooh. Maintenance cost minus 500. Is that like per turn? Let's see. Food generated. But it makes it more discoverable. That sucks. A lot more food, but a lot more discoverable. Let's see, income generation and discoverability. Consumes food. Holy crap, you get a lot of income. Itchy throat air turning into Skaven. I am. All the warpstone overdoses today. It's really getting to me, folks. I really got to lay off the warpstone. Thanks, Lothar. Appreciate it, man. And Sergeant, thank you again for all the support. Joe B, how are you doing? Chance per turn to expand the Under Empire to another region. Ooh. Winds of Magic, Skaven Corruption. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of food. This one consumes food too. Generates a little bit of income. Income from raising settlements. 300% for local characters. Holy cow. You could get some serious loot off of that. Man, I don't even know what to build. There's like so many options. Lightning Strike. Vanguard deployment for local armies. Income from sacking. I have no idea what to even build. There's like, I mean, I want to just build a nuke everywhere, but that maintenance cost is per turn, right? I would assume it's per turn. Build the food and income, then reduce the reveal. Alright, where was the one that reduces reveal chance? Discoverability minus 20. Yeah, that makes sense. That should overcome what we just did, actually, right? At least part of it. So discoverability plus 20, plus 20, minus 20, minus 40. It undoes that other one, but at least we're not paying the maintenance cost. Minus 40. Visibility over the region is lost. I don't really care about visibility. Let's try that. Yeah, let's try that. Use deeper tunnels to reduce reveal. Yeah, that's what we used right there, okay. Anybody confirm the maintenance cost for me? I'm not sure I've seen that in chat yet. The maintenance cost for the Doomsday device. It's per turn, I would assume. Be the cost of nuking your opponent off the map. Yeah, cost is per turn. That's what I figured. Alright, Skaven Blight. Oh, you know what? I need to save some of this money real quick. I'll build that one next time. I need some of that money over here. I need more than that, apparently. Let's put that right here, because I need to get some Storm Vermin.
Engineer.
IKIT Claw, Howling Warp Gale, Warpstone tokens. Preston, he says, any units that are missing from the Tomb Kings? I don't know how to answer that question for you, Preston. Is there anybody in chat who can speak to that? Are there any, like, big units that you all know of that are missing from the Tomb Kings in-game that were in their books? Armor for Clan Rats could be good right now. Neil Nightblade says no, the Tomb Kings have all their units. Surprising. Bone Giant with great weapons, I think. A walking pyramid. What factions would you all be most excited for in Warhammer 3? Let's do that for a minute. So what factions would you all be most excited to see in Warhammer 3? I am from the US. Nom nom. Nam nam, whatever it is. I am from the US. Ogres, Kislev. Challenge you to spam Skaven slaves. And of course YouTube held this comment. Kislev, Cathay, Tyranids. Horses. Kislev. No, I'm not on the West Coast, John Paul. I'm Central. Ogres, Chaos Dwarves. Ogres, Chaos Stunties, Chaos Demons. Lamia. Halflings? Ooh, halflings would be cool. Someone told me they had like a boiling soup catapult or something ridiculous. Local effects? What is the local effect? Commit Rebellion.
Storm Demon.
Local effects. Care to explain? Right here, unseasonable weather. I guess. I guess that's it.
Science, sorcery.
I'm gonna let there be a rebellion at Skaven Blight so I can put it down, and then these guys might come over here and get closer anyway, which would be fine. be okay with that. We can now use some money to start building up this stuff. And I don't know if I want to build any extra buildings at Tabaro right now because it might be about to go down the tube. Chaos Dwarves. I'm not expanding very quickly here. I need to. Yeah, Warhammer 3 is confirmed. I mean, we know it's a trilogy. They haven't officially announced, like, you know, when it's coming out or anything like, or any official announcement of the game, but they have said that it's going to happen. Half-Life 3 has not been confirmed, Chris. And I'm glad you like spaghetti, by the way. Demons of Chaos. Food catapults. And Rooster Cavalry? Are you serious? Is Rooster Cavalry really a thing? Oh my gosh, we need halflings. CA, please. Please, halflings. Hey, do you think I should change my Intel CPU? It's a i7 370? Is that like a first generation i7? Which even forgets this 30, like, I'm not sure what generation. If it's a third generation, I keep getting lag on ultra settings. I have an RTX 2060. Man, I don't know how those i7s hold out. I mean, I have an RTX 2060 that I have in my other rig over here, and it will run the game on ultra settings at about 60 frames a second. And it'll do it with 2 different AMD processors that I put in there. It could be the processor. I don't want to say for sure because that's always expensive to replace, but it could be.
Exosuit ready.
Because I have successfully used the RTX 2060 to run this game in 60 frames a second. It will do it. The 3730, okay. Yeah, I'm not familiar with that one. I mean, those processors hold up pretty darn good considering their age, but like I said, I don't think it's the RTX 2060. With your motherboard being that old, I mean, I can't confirm this either, but you might want to look into it to see whether it's possible that the PCIe lanes on those old motherboards can fully support the speed of the 2060. But I mean, if you upgraded a processor, you'd have to get a new motherboard, which would, you know what I mean? So like, if you have to replace the motherboard, you're gonna have to replace your processor. So I mean, that's just kind of how it's gonna work there. All right, let's see here. Yeah, I don't think it'd be a power supply issue. The power supply, like if you're having issues with the power supply, you'd just be getting crashes. Or your computer would be burning out equipment or something like that. So it's not the power supply. I would be highly skeptical that that would be the issue. I would say that there's a decent likelihood that it's your processor, or the second most likely thing, in my opinion, would be the fact that you're running an old motherboard that maybe can't support high enough speed or something. Because PCIe lanes have improved, or PCIe slots, I should say, have improved over the time. I would do a little research online to see what you can find out. IKIT them fools. Yeah, I'm trying to, but all my troops are routing because of their rat ogres. I'm gonna try and shoot up their rat ogres here, and then we should be able to win. Use this brass orb right over there. Keeping some troops in reserve here so I don't get everything routed all at once. Okay, we got rid of one rat ogre. Got another one over over here, drive that one out. Let's use the menace below just to keep these guys busy. Alright, there we go. I want to see IKIT claw up close. He's already running out of ammo, and he doesn't have much ammo. Come on, shoot him, IKIT. Let me see it.
Each remains.
Did he shoot? Oh yeah, there he goes. That's kind of cool. It's almost like a big warp lightning thing. Like a warp lightning gun or something. Let's go take out the enemy lord. Let's keep shooting up these rat ogres. Jezzails are sniping the rat ogres. Okay, we got rid of one of their plague monks. The brass orb is really effective. It's very effective. I'm trying to snipe out their lord here a little too. Let's get our rattling guns to work those ogres. Summon up behind them here. Just outweigh him with numbers and we should be good. Yep, rat ogres got wrecked by rattling guns. Let's get some close-up action of these rattling guns real quick. Yeah, they're just like shooting into the ground. Those things are awesome. I love it. Absolutely love it. That's great. You guys are keeping me busy talking. I haven't accomplished very much in this campaign, but hey, it's a stream campaign, so I guess part of the thing here is we're supposed to have fun. I do have to go soon, though. Mrs. Air is back, and like I told you all earlier, I haven't spent a ton of time with her this week because of how busy it's been, so I am going to get off here in just a few minutes. So, they tear up when they're set up right. Yeah, I mean, they seem really good. Like, they do a ton of damage. Taking forever to update, but can't wait to play. Yeah, Sergeant, depending on the connection, I want to say it was at least several gigabytes, wasn't it?
Serve yourselves up to your
Of an update?
master.
I think it was several gigabytes of update. Alright, we got some warp fuel. I will gladly take that.
Chief Warlock.
Oh, I totally forgot about my Doom Flayers. Jeez, how come you guys weren't yelling at me, or were you, and I just didn't notice?
Much suffering pain to be had.
Much suffering pain to be had.
Which kill device?
5.5 gigahertz, 3.7, someone else. I wonder why it's different for some people. It's so weird. 3.4. When Warhammer kills 2 graphics cards. Warhammer killed your graphics cards? I mean, it is a pretty intense game. Total War games have always been really intense on the processor. But I mean, the graphics card also gets kind of nuts.
Rattling gun. What? What orders?
Yeah, Total War games have historically been pretty challenging on your computer hardware. They are not light games. They're not lightweight games. They're usually pretty serious. If it's like your first foray into computer gaming, it's going to be a heck of a foray. Sergeant, thank you so much for the 2, man. Yeah, I hate waiting on updates. Fortunately, I mean, my upload speed is crap. Oh, no fair. Come on. Can't net my stuff. Fortunately, my download speed is quite good. Cox, in fact, spends so much of their effort on their download speed that my upload speed is absolutely awful.
Advance retreat and die! Clan rats.
I haven't seen any warp lightning come down yet on top of this thing. Taking a lot of damage on our Doom Flayer too. I can't say I love that, but it's the rat ogres. Mad Count, he said, thanks for the 2. He says you should check the new regions in Bretonnian Empire. Oh, that's right, they added regions. I've got to go read those patch notes. I have to get to the patch notes and read them. I have not gotten to check them out yet. I wanted to take a look at some Bretonnian campaign one night. I wasn't actually planning on finishing a Bretonnian campaign right now, but certainly just playing it for a night or something, just to see. How the changes work out, familiarize myself with it. His chat went through twice. Thank you so much, Mad Count. Appreciate the generosity from everybody tonight. So many awesome people watching the stream. Thank you for watching. It is a huge support to have you here and to be watching. So thank you so much. Jared Martin, thanks for the 5. He says, only characters on Doom Flayers get the Warp Lightning. Ah, okay, okay. Thank you, Jared. Appreciate it. I got it. You've used the Doom Rocket? Yeah, we used it. The Doom Rocket was so much fun, Ryan. I didn't really want to use it because we were kind of fighting crappy people, but I wasn't going to have a stream with Clan Skryre without a Doom Rocket. I mean, we need a Doom Rocket every stream. I feel like it's like kind of a necessity. I feel like it is definitely kind of a necessity there. All right, so let's see here. We can do the last couple things to be ready for the next episode, which will probably be Friday, by the way, folks. I'll probably stream it Friday. Let's see here. I guess Musk of Fear would be decent to add right now. Actually, Inspiring Presence, and then I think I'm going to start working on, because we're going to recruit some of those better infantry. Pack Leader, Clan Rats, Respected and Feared, Storm Vermin, Death Runners, Plague Monks. This is what we want right here. Melee attack and weapon strength. We're going to have those soon. I don't want to waste points on the clan. I mean, it may be worth spending because we may need some still. I've really changed the odds in one battle with the Doom. Yeah, the Doom Rocket would be a whole battle changer, of course, if you needed it to be.
Where's my Doom Rocket?
Where's my Doom Rocket? I'm going to bring this guy back over here. I want him in the army for just a little bit. And we're going to keep this Doom Engineer over here. I'm going to use him to kind of drop the settlement when we get the right chance. I think we can make it into the settlement, get a little bit faster replenishment. We can't recruit, of course. And we're 2 turns away from getting the ability to have our better infantry there. Unlocks technologies. It certainly wouldn't hurt to have access to some of these Night Runners. Night Runners would be... Actually, I just want a bunch of guns. I mean, if we're being honest, I just want the guns. And we need 5,000 gold for that, so let's just save our money. Sergeant, man, thanks for the 2. It says, take my money and spend time with Mrs. Hare. Thank you for the 2. Sergeant, you are out of control tonight. Thank you so much for the support. What do I do? Like, I don't even feel like I've done a very good job on the campaign tonight because I've been so busy talking and stuff. And I don't know, hopefully you all enjoy the talking. That's part of the reason why I stream. I know there'll be some people watching this back as a VOD later that'll be mad because, oh, you spend all your time talking. Well, it is a stream. I do intend to interact with the people that I'm streaming to. That's why I do one recorded campaign and one that's streamed, because I think they're 2 different formats. And, you know, you got to do things different. Certain people like things a certain way and try and do something that everybody can enjoy, right? So when I'm streaming, yes, I want to be having a conversation with you. I want to be engaged in it, and sometimes that's going to slow down my pace of play. Plus, we have to sit here through turn-ins, which obviously I edit out on a recorded campaign. But you know what? The turn-ins become an opportunity to have a discussion. So here we go, freebooters. Let's fast forward. I don't feel like watching anymore. These people make the moves. Will your video be with the Prophet of Sotec? Yes, the recorded campaign. We're gonna finish the Archaon campaign as soon as they update my mods, and then the Tehenhauin campaign will continue in the recorded format, record and upload. And then these, of course, I'll be streaming, and then of course they will upload after the stream is complete. So that's the way it will work for now. Oh, we have almost enough money for this. We're 1 more turn here.
No.
We kind of want to lure these guys in a little.
No. Sorcerer, inventor, yes.
I wonder if we can block the army. Let's try it.
See my techno-magics. Mission success.
Ooh, got some more warp fuel, baby.
slicey, dicey death.
Obsidian alloys. Yes, yes. There we go. Retractable fist blade, rare. Attachment has an integrated poisoned wind injector, which upon laceration will cause toxic death, enables poison attacks. What? Yes, please. That's nuts. Holy cow, that is awesome.
More warpstone. Now.
CA did a good job with that. That's really cool. How that works, like as you put those upgrades on there, you get those special things. That is absolutely awesome. Let's end one more turn here, and then I'm going to get off. William Knoll says, any tips for someone wanting to get into streaming for fun, meaning any videos or someone to watch to learn like you did 10 years ago? So here's what I would recommend, William. Here's the unfortunate truth of, you know, being on YouTube or a streamer. And I'm not trying to discourage you, I'm just being honest. Most people are not going to succeed. I got lucky. I started streaming and recording at a time when not a lot of people were doing Total War content. It was probably a good environment for me to jump into. It's kind of a niche game with a niche following. Like if I just jumped into Fortnite all of a sudden, I'm going to be a nobody. And I would probably fail. Doesn't mean you shouldn't try. You should always try. So here's the keys, I think, if you're going to succeed. You need to be you, meaning you need to be unique. You can copy good ideas from people, and then you're going to have to come up with your own unique spin on something. So you have to put your own unique spin out there. And what I would also recommend is, like when I started recording my channel, now of course YouTube didn't even have HD videos or anything back then, but still, don't go out and buy like a real big expensive setup. You know, just get what you can to get started. I started on a $400 computer with a headset microphone. You don't go spend a bunch of money on it. Get out there and learn how to make the videos and make good content. If you're making good content, people will forgive you for not having like the most fancy equipment and the best graphics. So keep it simple, right? Keep it simple. Don't spend all your money and go waste a bunch of money. So work with what you've got to start with, and then work your way up. So like, I don't know if you all know this or not, like I had a nice computer because I had a good day job, but it wasn't great. Like, I mean, you go back in time and look at what I had. I had a Radeon 5770 graphics card and some i5 processor. Like, it was just a pretty standard run-of-the-mill gaming computer, and that to me was amazing. I had never had a gaming computer that nice. So it was crazy amazing for me to have something like that. I'm gonna go ahead and let's see. I'm gonna build this warpstone tractor beam so that next time we can recruit more Jezzails and Rattling guns, and we can now get better infantry. And now we'll go make a big push against Astalia and of course start spreading out. But yeah, so keep it simple. Don't blow too much money on it. Just be unique. If you want to learn how to do it, I would download OBS. OBS is free, and that's what I do all my recording and streaming with. Even though I make money, I still use OBS. It's just the best, honestly, right now. So there's videos out there to teach you how to set it up. So that's the way I would go, and that's how you get started. There's videos that will teach you how to upload. There's videos that will teach you how to use OBS to capture game footage. I would just go check those out, and that's how I would get started. So good luck, man, if it's what you want to do. Hopefully that helps. And let me make sure I catch everybody here. Austin Miller, thank you for the 5. I really appreciate your support. I think I missed that one earlier, but Austin, thank you so much for the support. Sergeant Shadow, thanks for another 5. He says, annoyed me. It was only 50. Now it's 55. Shadow, come on, man. You're way too kind. Thank you. Thank you so much. Bob LeBlanc with the 10. He says, Air, been watching your videos for about 3 years. I'm deploying soon. I'll be watching you as much as possible. Thank you, man. Stay safe while you're deployed. And while you're out there, Bob, if you leave me a comment, if you need anything special while you're on deployment in terms of like, you know, a video or something like that, or a shout out for the buddies who are with you or for yourself, let me know. Like, send me a message, go into the Discord, tell the moderators, or, you know, shoot me a message on Discord, and we'll make it happen for you. Thanks so much for the 10. Be safe on the deployment, man. Joe T with the 20. What are you guys doing? Joe T says, hey, Sergeant, max me at 60. Love. And then, of course, Sergeant drops the 5 in and says, you got it. Well, the 2 of them, thank you very much. That is enormous support. I really appreciate it. Thank you all for a huge night of fun. We made it about 16 turns. I know I didn't make a bunch of progress in terms of capturing, but I think we're making progress in terms of I want to get you all the units you want to see. And we're about to have Jezzails and Rattling Guns and better infantry. And so that's what I'm working towards. I want to get you the units that you want to see, and then we're going to push out aggressively because no one will be able to stop us. So thank you, everybody. I do have to hop off, go spend the time with Mrs. Air. I appreciate everybody being here tonight. Come back on Friday at the same time, and we'll continue this campaign. There's going to be a lot of Warp Block Jezzails. We'll start trying to build another Doom rocket, and we're going to send our agent up to Altdorf to start building a Doom Sphere under Altdorf. And you all think of some other settlements, maybe Carrick Drin or something like that, or Carrick, oh, what's their main settlement? Why am I forgetting it right now? You guys know which one I'm thinking of. Karazakarak, or whatever it is, the main settlement here. Yeah, Karazakarak. Yeah, we'll put it under the dwarf main settlement. That should be a lot of fun too. So anyway, I'll see you all next time. Heir of Carthage signing out. Again, thank you for all the support for everybody. Thanks for all the viewers. Come back Friday, and we'll keep it going.